But the main reason I couldn't live back then, quite frankly, is because everyone was ugly as like how
Yes! Yo, imagine no bad bitches. Like, stay with me now. Stay with me. I gotta take my glasses off for this. No bad bitches. No fine shits.
You look out there, speak on that. Man, you stupid.
Damn. Whoa, I'ma say it again. This a chapter of life full of end. In the chat with your mates, go down with your friend.
Yeah. What's up with y'all, man? Today, I'm back at it with another banger for y'all. Today, we gonna be reacting to worst times to be alive. Now, I could already think from the top of my head alone, what was the worst times to be alive? And if you know the color of my skin, you see right here, I can already tell you one of them, okay? But I'm curious on what this video gonna be talking about, feel me? But before we get into it, I just wanna thank y'all so much for all the love and support that y'all been giving me, man. Y'all are the absolute best, and y'all have been killing it. We are at a goal to hit 1,000 subs, and I know that we can get to that goal with the help of y'all. And just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Just showing love, and y'all just keep motivating me to want to be the best that I can be for y'all, and to put out just as much content and the best content that I could put out. But if you like the video, make sure you like it. Turn on them bell notifications, cause y'all will know every time when I post. I always post on my shorts every day, and then you will know when I'm posting, like one of my reactions or a vlog or anything like that. So make sure y'all turn those on. Also, make sure to follow all my socials. I got my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter all in the bio. If y'all ever want to connect with me, talk to me, and also see what I'm posting on there too as well. I'm always active on my social medias, especially on Instagram. But subscribe if you're new. Everything is much appreciated, and I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all, bro.
the world is facing a massive turmoil all around it, and people aren't really happy with things like wars that don't need to be happening.
Bye-bye, Russia.
Yeah.
Inflation that turned a little Caesar.
Yo, that clip is funny. Bro, when it cuts off like that, yo, that's just
pizza from $5 to $10. It don't even be tasting good enough for this price. Little Caesars, y'all know you're wrong for this. People barely being.
Now, OD though, what happened to the fucking $5 like pies, bro? 10 cash? Now, don't get me wrong. Little Caesar is fire when you don't got an hating ass nigga in your ear telling you that shit is trash. I'll tell you that, especially when you baked and it's like midnight. Yeah, well, I'm not even sure if Little Caesars be open even at midnight. They used to be open late. But anyway, so let's get into this.
Able to afford to live. But all things considered, we're probably at the best moment in humanity compared to other times.
Yeah, honestly, we definitely are. We most definitely are. I'm waiting to see
Which is why we're going to be looking at the
worst times to be alive.
Starting off with none other than caveman times. The name of it in general gives it away. Caveman times. Them had to live in caves to survive the nights for slumber. Like we could.
Bro, nah. Imagine having to live in a cave, gang, to survive, bro. Like the winters, them hot ass summers. Yo, and what if it's like, what if let's say you live like, I don't know, like somewhere nearby where Canada is and shit, where it's cold as hell. And what if it gets to like negative, like 1 degree or some shit like that? That's possible, bro. You ain't got nowhere to...
Consider the least you can have in life is shelter. Their shelter was a damp cave with all types of insects and bats flying around. You could barely f around and risk sleeping because a 20-foot spider might bite your nuts off while you sleep. And could you imagine how sleeping in the winter would have been like? I know that rock bed felt like ice cubes.
Like we were just saying, if in the wintertime, oh, you're cooked, it's done. At least in the summertime, you can get butt-ass naked.
The typical day for a caveman is waking up and hoping you weren't eaten by either a saber-toothed tiger, a woolly mammoth, or Elon Musk. Then you had to go out
wait! Why are you throwing Elon Musk in? What the fuck? Okay.
Hunt for your food. And unless you're the liver king and hunting bulls, then throwing a testes in your breakfast cereal, you probably don't do this. And
bro,
the worst
like,
part
yo,
too is
imagine eating horse testicles.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Or like donkey testicles, bro, or like what? Oh,
that their weapons weren't even that good. Like, what did they have? Spears, bows and arrows, hammers? We use that shit in Minecraft now to survive. A spear or bow was probably cool to get a little bird or fox, but what the is it gonna do against the Gigantocopatic? Okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name, but this big ass.
Is that real? Yo, chat, is that real? Is that actually really real? I hope it's extinct. I never want to see some shit like that. That's really
An
that's
extinct
Bigfoot.
species of ape that were 10 feet tall and weighed over 1,000 pounds. This must be the primate Shaq comes from, because ain't no way, bro. You're gonna need about 1,000 arrows to take one of these down. Imagine these lived in modern times with us. The NBA would be paying top dollar to get one of them on their team. But nowadays, we could see one of these creatures and be like, damn, that's crazy.
Yo, what is that?
You also gotta factor in weather too, because
what the fuck? Okay. Like,
unlike today's tools where we can predict when anything is gonna happen, before they had to take a gamble if their village was gonna be up or taken by a tsunami in the middle of the night. I would turn into a villain if I woke up and the whole village was swept away except for me. And people talk about lifespan being low before modern medicine in the past, but imagine in caveman times. They'd be lucky if they celebrated their 18th birthday. Doing my inquisiting research with asking a question on Google, the average caveman lived to 20 to 25 years old, man. He was already considered unk at 12 years.
So technically, if I was living in those times as a caveman right now, I would be on the verge of I'm probably like, if I was living in that time, I'm probably dying right now.
A caveman could just catch the common cold and everyone in the village already knew it was GG's. If my caveman homie caught the cold and gave it
Yo, wait.
Oh!
Chad, is this real, bro? That's a real human being? Bro, he looks... That fat ass nose,
to me,
like,
I have to spear his ass.
Look at his head!
Plus, since there was no hygiene like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, they were dying to basic things we prevent nowadays, like tooth infections and ass AIDS. Ew. Well, I don't know about ass AIDS, but a leaf to wipe your ass had to have not been healthy. But the main reason I couldn't live back then, quite frankly, is because everyone was ugly as like how—
Yes! Yo, imagine no bad bitches. Like, stay with me now. Stay with me. I gotta take my glasses off for this. No bad bitches. Oh! No fine shits. Nothing. Everybody is ugly as shit. Everybody got a fat ass forehead, big ass nose, uneven shaped ass head, fat ass eyebrows, bro. Probably bulging out like this. Bro, no fine hoes? You telling me there's no fine hoes at all? Oh no. Get the fuck out.
How am I supposed to be on my Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, looks maxing, edge mewing, joking type of timing when I look like this? I just keep bashing my face against the wall and hope my proportions smooth out better like handsome Squidward. The next time we got is the medieval times. Now there's a obvious reason I wouldn't survive because, well, let's just say I wouldn't be allowed in the town with the regular folks.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier in the video. That melanin skin, I would get lynched!
But it's not like I'd want to because it was not fun. Like I know I already talked about hygiene with the caveman, but holy shit, at least they died early. There were actual old people in the medieval times. Back then, they used to actually think it was healthier to not shower. Scientists were not the brightest creatures. Yeah. They thought diseases were caused by smells, and if you took a shower, it opened up the pores for the disease to enter your body, which has got to be the dumbest conclusion ever, but hey, that's
actually disgusting. Bro, them niggas was walking around smelling like mad leprechaun underarms, nigga. Smell like mad Donkey Kong ass. What the hell? Oh no.
What you get on a diet of stale bread and...
Like imagine you trying, feel me? You trying to... on a shorty, feel me? You trying to get right. Feel me? Whatever, you start unraveling her nice little nightgown because she probably told you to come pull up. She was in her nightgown. Lift that thing up and then next thing you know, you get a wild smell of expired fish smacking you right across your face. Oh no, now we gotta get it. Now I'm beating your ass.
Moldy cheese. I also like me a nice toilet with the sea ass temp set at 68 degrees Fahrenheit to set forth the environment for my bowels to erupt. But do you know what a medieval toilet looked like? It was a hole in the ground. And after people finished doing their business, they would just throw their outside. Imagine walking to school or work in the morning and you get hit by 5 pounds of diarrhea from above. And in medieval times, you better hope you don't get caught with doing a heinous act like being a traitor, being black, because their torture methods were out of pocket for no reason. If you're tapped into the historical side of YouTube, you've already seen how wild they could get. And the names give them away of the torture devices. Like, what type of joist object would be called?
Bro, I seen a crazy some crazy torture method they used to use, bro. They would tie bro's by his ankles and his wrists, bro. He'd be like this, bro, just like this. What they would do is they would put like some type of like half spherical like shape thingy on top, bro. and then put ravaged ass rats on and would eat your guts while you're alive.
Called the breastwork. The worst one to me is the rack, where they tied you to a mechanical device that rotates and slowly stretched out your body until every bone broke and you ripped in half.
That too. Oh my gosh. Oh,
if they bring this back as a torture method, never in my life am I even attempting to do the pettiest crime. I'm gonna be the most stellar citizen the government.
I'm singing like yo.
It's ever seen. I'll always make sure to cross the street on a crosswalk, and I'll always make sure to go exactly the speed limit, not risking And it's not like they even did it for only extreme criminals. If you simply had a different religious belief, they was finna call you a witch and put you on it pronto. Honestly, I don't even know why you would even tell them you have a different religious belief. Like, you just gotta be stupid. Also, people think politicians and world leaders are corrupt now, but could you imagine back then? You could probably give a king the wrong look, and if he's already mad that day, he'll just send you to be executed. And if I was a king, honestly, I'd probably do that too. Like, if I see some dude in the king.
Okay, yeah, probably. Like, if a nigga just look at me wrong and I don't like him, like, yo, bro, send him to the dungeon. I don't even like the way he looking right now. Fuck this nigga.
That looks handsome and might be a threat to my pulling abilities, I'm gonna have him executed. Game is game. And it's not like anyone was going against the king.
Hey, look! If I'm the king, bro, feel me? And I see all the fine shit on some other nigga, I'm like, yo, get him out of here. Get him out of here, because while you're not looking at me, I'm the king. Y'all should be coming to me. All the fine bad bitches should be coming to me. I'm the king.
They would barely have a chance. You would try killing a king, a knight would stop you, then put you through the most excruciating torture to ever exist.
Take him to Detroit. No!
We also thought quarantine was bad and staying 1.5 years or 2 years inside was excruciating. But in medieval times, they had the Black Plague and...
Yo.
Yeah, we really shouldn't be complaining. You were waking up every day and bodies were dropping left and right like no tomorrow. One day it was your homie's grandmother gone. The next day it was your grandmother gone. This plague took out 50% of the population. Imagine right now we went from 8 billion to 4 billion. Honestly, I wouldn't mind some of y'all freaks being taken out, but 4 billion was a little too much.
Hey, me too. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all need to go. I'm gonna be honest. Some of y'all just need to go. Y'all need to be here. Y'all just need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Please, go to another planet. Something. Y'all niggas that's fucking shit up for a lot of us niggas, bro. And I'm talking about you young niggas, bro. Because why y'all scaring all the bad bitches away at the parties, bro, at the functions, bro? Y'all niggas out here acting fools, fucking high off ecstasy, perks, lean, didn't even eat nothing before you even started drinking. You're fucking Don Julio Reposado. And you're scaring the huns. And you're coming in with them stupid ass Nike shifies on. I have one too, but that's besides the point.
And their plague was 7 years. Also, the doctors were not helping back then because why did they choose this as their outfit? They look creepy as f. No way in hell I'm letting these dudes get near to help me with my medical predicaments. They couldn't have chose a scarier costume to go with. What were they thinking?
I would think they're trying to lynch me.
An innocent child and having the Black Plague, then this thing comes to aid and consulting you. I'ma just say my prayers to my Lord and Savior, then drop dead. The next times we got is segregation.
Just off me.
And if you're not of a melanated skin tone, well, congratulations. You get a one-time pass for this portion of the video to relive it. Let me give a shout out real quick to the GOATs. MLK, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X. Because without them, you...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I heard Rosa Parks' story. That was not her story. That was somebody else's story. And I also heard Rosa Parks' husband had a car. So I don't know what's going on with
this
that
video of me. Either that or there would be a black-only YouTube and white-only YouTube. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you would be watching it. I would have been pissed off living back then because the hassle you had to get anything while segregated was absurd. Like, we already know everything was separated by black and white places only. But then imagine how the actual blacknesses you could go to. The hassle you had to go through alone to be able to open a business was almost impossible. As soon as they saw the race listing on the business application, you know they did not give a fuck. If you had to get a life-threatening surgery, you might as well...
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes still to this day, you gotta lie on your ethnicity, bro, and say you're white/Caucasian. Cause, if you be signing up on Indeed and you're a black man, how many jobs did you apply for and you didn't get not one? Call back, email, text, something. Yeah.
Just end it there because there were about 50 people in line in front of you. And even if you did manage to get something luxurious like a car back then, you was getting pulled over every time you drive. You probably couldn't even use the car at nighttime anyways because sundown towns. Which for y'all that don't know are towns that ban non-white people from coming in after sundown. Imagine you don't know and randomly drive into the town a minute after sundown and catch a beating. I'd be pissed. And a beating is probably the lightest punishment they'd consider. I'd also be mad too because I wouldn't be able to talk to one of my white homies half the time. You couldn't hang out at the same school, hotel.
For real. Nah, for real though. I got mad cool ass white homies, bro, that I'm mad cool with, bro. I wouldn't be able to talk to none of them. That shit is ass. And the snow bunnies. And the snow bunnies. I didn't even think of that. The snow bunnies. The snow bunnies. Yes, I love snow bunnies. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I love snow bunnies. I will dive in the snow. I'm a snowman. I don't care. I am a snowman. I don't care. I don't care. I'm Jack Frost. No. I'm Black Frost.
Basically anywhere that was fun. The only place we would be able to talk is probably a damn grass field in the middle of Iceland. And if your love happened to be of another race as well, they definitely not gonna let
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting lynched.
Why do you think you've never seen an old light-skinned person? Really question yourself. Have you ever seen an old light-skinned person?
I'm
wasn't
lynched,
them
bro.
until like 50 years ago. It wasn't allowed. Thank the heavens they allowed it, or else we would have never gotten my pookie wookie trakey snaky. You could be walking down the street normally doing your own thing, and randomly someone is calling you the hard R like it's Call of Duty. And unlike Call of Duty where you can talk about.
Honestly, the hard R doesn't bother me, really. It depends. Look, it depends on the scenery and the situation. The hard R doesn't bother. I actually laugh at it. I think that shit is funny as hell. I take it as a joke now. I just can't take it seriously.
You couldn't risk doing it because you know the cops are not taking your side. You getting a life sentence if you even think of speaking back. Crazy thing is, some people act like this shit was like 500 years ago or something. The Civil Rights Act got passed 60 years ago. Some people alive were in their 20s, 30s, and 40s when it got passed. And of course, the last time we got is World War II because now World War II was one of those times where every group had it bad. First, you had to get drafted to a war you didn't want to fight. Like, I don't got no problems with anyone.
Bro, and you had no choice either. You was going to jail. Yo, if we ever get in another world war, just send me to jail. I'm not going. Are you kidding me?
These presidents got to start fighting in a boxing ring or something because I'm not fighting with some problems you got. And patriotism went extra.
Why do we gotta fight? Why can't the leaders just fight each other? Why do we no, cause this is getting me tight. Why do we have to fight? Why do we gotta do it? Why can't y'all just duke it out? Shoot the 30, bro. Just shoot the 30, bro. That's it, bro. Whoever got the best hands wins. That's it. Simple as that.
You're crazy.
Slapbox, son.
Kids
Damn.
were dead ass lying to get drafted and fight for the country. I'm doing the exact opposite of this.
Exact opposite.
Whatever means it takes to not be drafted, I'm doing it. If I gotta lie about my age and act 12 years old, I'm doing it. If I gotta go up in a political position and be,
bro, I will act. Okay, let me not.
Safe, I'm doing it. If I gotta act like I'm sped for years.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say it because I want to be very careful on how I'm saying it. But yes, I will act very sped, like literally, like you would think I'm on the I'm the 1% of the most sped human beings ever.
And it's even worse for other wars like the Vietnam War because they would announce the draft picks on live TV and whatever birthday it was, you were getting drafted. They treat it like it's the NFL or NBA draft. Imagine watching this live and them going, okay, and the draft we have for the Vietnam War of 1972 is going to be okay, I'm March 3rd. Please don't be me. Please don't be me. Please don't be me. March 4th. Oh. Guess I'm good after all. There's been a mistake in the announcement, but we meant March 3rd. Fuck! Patriotism really worked back then because all they knew was what the TV played and what the government said. Being on a war field for months and not knowing when you're gonna either get sniped, hit by a 5-foot tank shell, captured by the enemy, and being tortured for weeks wasn't really the
worst about it, bro.
Best
you didn't know when you was coming home, and imagine you got some fine shit back at the crib. Oh my gosh, bro! No coochie for like 5 to 7 years, possibly. Oh my gosh, and I gotta find shit at the crib. I know she's getting her back blown out. I know she's getting her spine cracked, bro. I know a nigga is cracking them buns, bro.
And if you were Japanese, well, I mean, you know how that story goes. Japan was ruthless though, not gonna lie, but could you imagine you're drafted into the Japanese military and the job they assign you is as a kamikaze? There was no age limit to this job either. They gave this job to teenagers. Your fate is already destined that you're dying. What do you even do at that point? A nigga like me would have to dip in the middle of the mission and just let the plane crash in the ocean. I feel like it would be way easier nowadays to get people to do it though. You could recruit by looking for some emo kids or a sad edit TikTok comment section, you know, people that wouldn't mind losing their life anyway. regardless. And if you were Jewish, well, I mean...
Yeah, Jewish
You
too.
also know how that story goes. And after being forcibly drafted to the war, you'd come back home and still be broke. With all that PTSD you got, it was probably hard to work any job. You couldn't work in a restaurant because you get PTSD from oil popping from the fryer. You couldn't work a factory job because you get PTSD.
Bro, you couldn't, bro. No funny shit, bro. You would hear a fucking coin drop. You could hear a coin drop. Oh my God, what's going on? You probably be mad schizophrenic too.
From all the loud machines. You couldn't work as a corn star because you get PTSD from all the clapping. And even if you do get paid, it's barely enough to scrap by. There's no reason we should have homeless veterans. So yeah, guys, even though the world isn't perfect and things seem like they're always getting worse, at least you didn't have to be a kamikaze pilot anymore.
Yeah, we did.
I think that's the lesson. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Whoa. Yeah. What? Straight out the mud like your boy's a G. Now I get racks every day of the week.